Hello guys, welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be looking at how to get past your chess plateaus. And let's be honest guys, chess is hard and it's a lonely sport. It's mentally consuming. So, when you hit that plateau, it's difficult to get past it. And personally I've hit my own plateaus as well. And I've been stuck for a year, and it took me a year to get out of them. So I feel like if you follow these tips, it would help you get out sooner than I did. So yeah, that's the motive, guys. And of course, we've all hit plateaus in life, when it comes to office, sports, relationships, school, etc, etc, life itself. So but of course I can't help you out with those things. So I feel like when it comes to chess, as someone who has been playing chess for a few years, I feel like I can help you out with that. So stick around guys, let's get right into it. Okay, so tip number 1, guys, take a break. I know it sounds stupid, but personally I feel like taking a break from chess would significantly help you, from all that mental fatigue and everything. You'll get a clarity once you quit chess and you just relax, indulge in other activities, and focus on other aspects of life. Of course there's more to life than just chess, so come on guys. So yeah, once you feel like you get that mental clarity and you feel like, yeah, I can get back to chess, then you can just bounce back right into it. No problem, nobody's going to say anything about it. Remember, this is not a race. There is no race. It's your personal thing. You just play chess for fun. Remember why you started playing chess. Remember why all of us started playing chess. We all started playing chess not because of elos or anything like that. We just started playing chess for the fun of it, because we enjoyed it, we were fascinated by it. So tip number 1 is to just take a break, relax, and assess. This is the time. When I say quit, when I say take a break, I don't mean quit. I don't say quit chess for a few months and then come back, because that might also backfire, because you lose your touch and everything. Stay in touch with the game, but with other aspects of it, like do puzzles, watch streams of other chess players, you know what I mean, and analyze your own games and try to assess your shortcomings, like what mistakes I'm doing, and read chess books. Yeah, those would help. Chess books. I'm gonna be making a future video on some of the books that I recommend. I've read a few of my own, so stay tuned for that. I guess I'll be posting them. So yeah, but with regards to just this video, I would say, yeah, do puzzles, analyze your games, and read chess books. Those would help. And just watch streams of other chess players, so that you are in touch with the game to some level, to some extent. You're not completely zoned out or anything, you know what I mean. That might kind of bring fear into some people. Oh my god, I've stayed out of the game for so long, how am I going to play? They get nervous and everything, and they're going to lose more elo. What I would say is, don't force yourself back into it. Forcing yourself and playing games for the sake of it will just backfire, and you will end up losing more elo than you already have. So come on guys, we are better than that. So let's move on to the next one. Personally I remember being stuck at 1600. Yeah, I was stuck at like 1650 or something like that. At that time that was my highest, 1650, 1675. And I remember trying to get to 1700 so bad. I wanted it so bad that I forced the games. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get it. I don't care. I don't feel like playing, but I don't care. I'm just gonna get it. And I ended up getting to 1480. Yeah, not even kidding, 1480. Like 150 elo just lost. And if you're someone who plays chess, you know how much it is. Yeah, you know how many games I must have lost to get to that level. Like, it didn't even happen in like a month or two. It happened in like a week or two. You know what I mean? It was that bad. That's why I can't emphasize this enough. Like, take a break. You know, if you feel burnt out, if you feel like you can't even think or do anything anymore, like, just take a break. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to do, guys. Just pick up your phone, switch it off, boom. Delete the chess.com if you want, or just keep it somewhere, hide it. If you're playing in your laptop, just close it, do something else, watch YouTube, listen to music. You know, there are shit ton of other things to do as well, guys. I mean, come on. You know, there's more to life than chess. So yeah, that's something I wanted to add on. There's no point in playing games if you're not improving at all. You know what I mean? If you're just stuck in the mud, then there's no point in playing. So look to improve each day. You know, live to grow. You know, that's the code to live by. You know, live to grow another day. Yeah. So yeah, when you take a break, don't just take a break and focus on other stuff. But with regards to chess, you can analyzing your own games is one of the biggest things that you can do to get past that plateau. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Tip number 2, guys, is analyze your past games. You need to take a sit back and analyze your games, every single game you play. If you're on a losing streak, like I am at the moment, I'm losing a lot of my blitz games, and yeah, what I would say is take a step back and look at your own games. What mistakes are you doing? What openings are you playing? Are you even playing the lines, proper lines, or are you just making some random moves? For example, let's say you play Queen's Gambit. Are you playing the lines, or are you just making random moves after like the first four book moves? You know what I mean? If you're learning the opening, learn the complete opening. I cannot emphasize that enough. You have to learn the complete opening. You can't just learn the first four moves and then just leave the rest to God and your opponent, or hoping for your opponent to make a mistake. That's not how it works. You need to be prepared. So see, when you how to analyze your own games, just go into the game and try to look for yourself. Are you playing the lines? Okay, if you are playing the lines, okay, what opening is my opponent playing? What openings am I losing to? Okay, then how my opponent is exploiting my mistakes? You know what I mean? Improvise, adapt, overcome. That's the 3 things to remember. So look for these signs, and once you get that opening sorted, and then move on to your middle game and end game and follow the same procedure. See what mistakes my opponents are exploiting. Look for that. Look for the common ones. Maybe I'm placing my knight here and that's wrong. Every time I place my knight on f3, my opponent just brings his bishop and then pins it with my queen, and then ends up taking the knight and gives me a double pawn, which does not look good for me because now I can't castle to my king's side. You know what I mean? So these kind of mistakes, just try to assess it. Okay, my opponent is doing that. What can I do for that? Maybe I can bring my queen out. I can just take my queen out somewhere, or I can bring my bishop back. I can bring my bishop back and defend that. So even if he takes the knight, I take it with my bishop and I don't end up having a double pawn structure. So, and how he's exploiting your pawn structures. Are you even making the proper pawn structures? Are you being smart about it? Are you over pushing your pawns? You know what I mean? So these are the things to remember. So look for these things, assess your own shortcomings, and try to just be better. Note it down. Play a few games with yourself or with a friend, and just try to be better. That's all. Try and get better at it. Tip number 3, guys, this is the most important thing, is that enjoy the journey, not the destination. I'm telling you, ratings are not everything. As long as you enjoy the game, the ratings don't matter at all. The ratings are like non-existent. It doesn't matter as long as you're enjoying the game. So remember to enjoy the game. I've seen people, myself, including myself, being getting frustrated over these ratings and just throwing games and you know just not enjoying it anymore. Everybody, most people just play for the sake of it, for the ratings. That's the thing. So I get it. Ratings are like this status. If you're a chess player, having a higher rating means you're like so good, and you're like a genius of some sort, and it's like a status thing when you go for on the board tournaments or whatever. It's like a prideful thing to carry. I get it. Of course, it's a good thing. And because of course everybody's going to respect you for it, because it's your hard work. You worked hard for it. Nobody else has. So yeah, I get it, but at the same time, remember not to lose yourself. Remember why you started playing chess. Remember why all of us started playing chess. We didn't start playing chess purely based on ratings or anything. We didn't even know about ratings back then. I didn't know about ratings back then. I just started playing for the fun of it. I was fascinated by it, and then I just started playing. So yeah, I mean, remember to enjoy it. Remember to enjoy the journey. I feel like we've all lost ourselves at some point to this rating ladder. And the best way I can describe the rating ladder is the game Snakes and Ladders. We've all played Snakes and Ladders. So you what happens is you roll the dice and you climb up the ladder and try not to get bit by the snake. And when you get bit by the snake, which is gonna happen at some point, you come right back down, and then you have to start all over again till you reach your end point. So that's basically the rating ladder. You win a few games, you go up the ladder, and then you get bit by the snake. You lose a few games, and then you get right back down until you reach your end point, whichever your goal is, which be it like 1900, 2100, or 1600, 1300, whatever your end goal is. So till you attain that end goal, this is like the loop that you're going to be stuck in. So yeah, that's what I feel about rating ladders. And to be honest, I mean, I feel like most of us, we just completely flip and lose ourselves at some point, and we just get frustrated, and most people just quit chess. And while some people are just stuck in the mud, can't seem to improve, or can't seem to get past that plateau that they have personally hit. There are only 3 ways in which this can end. One, you just reach your end goal, and 2, you just outright quit and throw the game away, throw chess, never play again. And 3, you're just stuck in the mud, you're stuck in this maze for eternity. That's it. You can't seem to get past your plateau, and you just go up and come down and go up and come down, and you're just stuck in this loop for life. So yeah, that's so now that now that like what it feels like, take a look at yourself, be honest with yourself, and answer for yourself. Am I playing chess for fun, or am I just playing for the ratings? And even if it's playing for ratings is not a bad thing. Everybody wants to have a good rating. Of course, if you have a higher rating, which it means that you're improving at chess, which is a very good thing. But yeah, I mean, you have to answer for yourself. So that's it for the video, guys. I mean, thank you for watching, and yeah, let me know what videos you want to see next, and yeah, that's it from me. Yeah, signing off. Bye bye, take care.